All right, number 9. Did you know that Shrek was based on a real guy? He was a Russian-French wrestler from the 40s who went by the French Angel.
Huh.
His real name was Maurice Tillet. When he was 20, he noticed swelling in his feet, hands, and head. He was diagnosed with acromegaly, a disorder that results in excessive growth of certain parts of the body. Tillet went to law school, but his voice was so deep by that time that he didn't think he'd be able to practice.
Wow.
So he went in the French Navy, and then he met a wrestler who talked him into giving it a try. Soon he was wrestling in Boston, and he was so popular, promoters decided he was unstoppable, and he went unbeaten for 19 consecutive months.
Wowee.
Unfortunately, he died of a heart attack in Chicago at 51 years old, and one of the busts is actually at Chicago's International Museum of Surgical Science, which is on Lakeshore Drive.
What do you know? All right, number 8. Older people who grew up here might remember this one.
Steve Dahl with you.
And Gary Meyer.
And man, we're in trouble again. Look at this.
Les Tracy with Rock and Roll on FM 98.
You really got me down.
Mitch Michaels doing the cruise on the loop.
Chicago rock!
Sky Daniels into the 80s at FM 98. You have a remarkable mouth.
We have a remarkable radio station.
The Loop, where Chicago rocks at FM 98.
Well, the woman there in that commercial, Lorelei Shark, it's a promo for the rock station WLUP from 1980, and the iconic image of the lips from the promotional posters for the Rocky Horror Picture Show are hers.
Wow, good
Oh,
for
wow.
her.
Lorelei's still around, lives in Los Angeles. How about that?
Number 7, there's a new super exclusive, super elite airline status, and not even the bougiest of travelers know how they got it. United calls it global service status. It's an invitation-only secret status. American and Delta have similar programs called Concierge Key and Delta 360. The airlines don't advertise it. They don't even let people know how they qualify for it, but according to Travel Insiders, members must spend at least $50,000 a year on flights and take lots of international trips in premium cabins. Perks include access to super private travel lounges, chauffeured service to gates during tight connections. And if you're running late, your airline rep will call ahead and have them hold the plane for you.
Wow.
But don't try applying. If you're eligible, they will contact you. These programs are invite only.
They call us. All right, number 6. Yesterday we told you about competitive walking known as pedestrianism. So today we're really getting into it. The whole thing may have started when aristocrats in England had their footmen walk and compete against each other. Wagering was involved over time, and it became a big deal at local fairs. I love a good fair. The first long-distance walking event of record was Foster Powell in the 1700s. People in England walked 400 miles from London to the town of York and back. One of the most famous competitive walkers was a man named Captain Robert Barclay Allardyce. The most celebrated pedestrian of Stonehaven.
Of course.
His most impressive achievement, he walked 1 mile every hour for 1,000 miles.
1,000 hours.
1,000 hours, excuse me.
Close enough.
It's the same math, wouldn't it be?
Yeah,
Maybe?
yeah.
He achieved this feat between June 1st and July 12th of 1809. What a talent.
Wow.
Good for them.
Number 5, here's a place pretty close by that you might want to check out this summer. It's Rookie Sports Bar, just northwest of Madison, Wisconsin. And they have a full wiffle ball field and clubhouse.
All right.
It's a great looking field, and you can rent it out and drink and eat and play wiffle ball all day. So just an idea.
Oh, that
Fun.
is great.
You're a big wiffle ball guy, aren't you, Larry?
Oh, I love playing wiffle ball.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like playing wiffle
Yeah,
ball?
who doesn't?
Me. All right, number 4, The Atlantic just had a good article with this headline, The Child Nutrition Myth That Just Won't Die. The overall point is, disguising vegetables inside other foods might be the worst way to get a toddler to eat them. Most parents of toddlers have probably tried things like sneaking carrots into the mac and cheese or maybe some broccoli into the pizza sauce, but there's more recent good news. You don't need to do that because nutritionists say there are no vitamins in vegetables that your toddler can't get from other foods. They say stop trying to fool the kids. Instead, put a few healthy foods on a plate. Let the kid decide which one he likes. They say the less you show you care what they eat, the more likely they will start trying it. So don't force it. Yeah, I don't think, is that any kid reaching for that
No.
head of broccoli?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Number 3, let's talk about ball lightning. It's a rare and unexplained phenomenon where spherical objects appear in the sky and last for about a minute before disappearing. They can be the size of a pea to several feet in diameter. Wow. They'll either dissolve or explode, leaving behind a strong sulfur smell. But here's the thing about ball lightning. According to weather experts, ball lightning has only been seen by 3% of the population. There's no real explanation for it. There isn't much recorded either, since it's such a rare occurrence.
All right, number 2, that one time Martin Scorsese, Scorsese's mom, made pizza for David Letterman and Bill Murray. It was 1991 on the Late Night with David Letterman.
All right, I put some sauce around. Did you make the sauce yourself?
Watch your shade.
Oh, yeah, don't want to get on.
Smear it around. That's it. Nice. Not too much. Don't make it too much. It gets too heavy.
All right.
That's it.
Robert De Niro comes over and eats this pizza?
And Robert De Niro loves it. He says, I make the best pizza in the whole world.
Why is this different than other pizza?
Because it's made by me.
Yeah. Now what do we do here? So, all right, we have the dough, we have the cheese, we have the sauce.
Now,
Explain that the cheese goes, the mozzarella goes under the sauce.
Will you leave her alone? What sort of table manners does Robert De Niro have? Does he eat in his T-shirt?
No, he comes dressed up in clothes. What's the matter with you?
Too much. I don't know what's the matter with me. Come on. Let's slice it up. You know Bill Murray. Yeah, okay. It's some pizza. You're using scissors on that. Why is that?
I use the scissors because my mother-in-law taught me how to use the scissors.
Right.
She says you always cut it better with a scissor.
Instead of using like a knife?
And you don't scratch your pan.
Okay, all right. Well, that's important for all of us. Don't scratch your pan. Here is Martin's mother, Catherine. Catherine, pleasure to have you with us on the program. Thank you for being here. And for us tonight,
I was looking for the payoff there.
Yeah.
Catherine Scorsese wasn't an actress until her son Marty put her in his short film, It's Not Just You. She often played, what else, an Italian mother.
She played Joe Pesci's mother, Goodfellas. Yeah.
Good for her.
It was great.
Number 1, there was a time in this great country before craft beers when the signifier for whether a beer was classy was a bottle with the foil at the top, like champagne. And one of the classiest beers was Lowenbrau. This is when they had great commercials, great songs for beer commercials, too.
Here's to good friends. Tonight is kind of special. The beer will pour. Must say something more somehow. So tonight, let it be Lowenbrau. Let it be Lowenbrau. It's been so long. Hey, I'm glad to see you. Raise your glass. Here's to health and happiness. So tonight, let it be all the best.
When you're with good friends, having good times.
Sounds like a song from
just have a beer.
1912, you know?
Have a Lowenbrau.
You
Because
know,
good
Larry.
friends sometimes deserve the taste of a great beer. And there's really
It's a
only
long
one.
commercial.
Lowenbrau.
All right, you can, is it Jack Nicholson? Who is that?
I don't
You can
know.
still get it here in the finer liquor stores. The singer, by the way, that you were mocking is Arthur Prysock. Oh, yeah. And they reworked the lyrics to one of his real songs.
Oh. Always a little something you learn there in the 9 at 9.
Yeah.
9 at 9.